Hello. Yeah, that was what that happened. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of social media things. All right, We're gonna put that on. We're back. We lost YouTube, but we're back. Okay. All right. That ought to be fine. All right. I don't know what happened. Internet shat itself. Okay. All right. Then I switch the AC up a little bit. Okay, so now that we have everything back, I think what I'm going to do is I'll take a minute for a couple of breaks, just for some more water, a little bit of stretching, maybe a bathroom break in between there somewhere too. All right. I'll be back in just a second, all right? Okay, I am properly back. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll cut the music. And gonna mute the video here because I'm going to open another YouTube thing. And I'm going to go for some copyright-free music. And let's go to my favorite EDM gaming trap house dubstep music. Oh no, this one. This one's nice too. Now I need to set that in SteelSeries. Maybe a little bit lower. How is that for you guys? Oh yeah, I'll take out the head pat. Music's good. Okay. And I think that means we can go back to our actual game. Did I just miss a whole bunch of... Okay. Alright, I think we're back. We're back. Also, welcome back, Veronica. Enjoy the lurk and work. But why is it that I don't see the... Why am I not seeing this the same way? Oh no, that wasn't... Okay, it's a camera. Oh wait, hang on. Your self-centered desktop background had disappeared? Oh! You mean... No, this one changes. I now have a bunch of different wallpapers that this cycles through. Sometimes it'll come up as my art. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Wait, what was the... What did I miss here? Okay. Okay, the curve. Yeah, we did that. Player start. Okay, we did that. And we set that there, right? And then we did the escape. Yep, and then we find it there. Good. And do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so BP player self. Tools. Window. Let's try to mimic the layout with the components. Content browser. Where does that go? Is that... Where does he put the... Where's the viewport? Or am I looking for the thing wrong? This is, I think, where it would have been handy to have been able to go through like the tutorial of like the basic tutorial of Unreal first. The world is slowly turning dystopian with a new Apple vision. A little. I do feel like that the Apple vision right now as it exists is primarily a... It's primarily kind of like a little... I don't know. It's not what it's trying to be, I feel like. Like, we're far from that kind of world where it's all just gonna be like a virtual simulation of like, you're not seeing what's actually there. You know what I mean? Details. It's all the way up there. Then the outliner. We need to find... Okay, if we put this here... Okay. How do I now change the view? Different previous versions? No. No, okay, that's not it. Alright, no problem, Mari. Take care of yourself. What am I missing? Where is that? Well, we found the property, the components at least. Okay, so we got a capture component. And add a spring arm. Okay. And how do I change this back? Where? No, that's not it. What are we? Man, I am struggling with navigating the menus. How do I preview this? Okay. Oh, okay, so it's just this one. I was just being dumb or not really watching it properly. The spring arm. And then add camera. Oh. Okay, so we need to move this. How does it that they moved around? Okay. Oh, the spring arm, not the camera. Okay. Yeah, so they added the camera to the spring arm. Oh, okay. So once the spring arm, we switch to this view. Then we go. Okay. Oh, okay, so if we just save this, it should. Okay, now let's try it again. Oh, yeah! Okay. All right, we're one step closer. We just need to kind of perspective, orthographic. Okay, so we got to change that. Camera perspective is orthographic. Then okay, spring arm. Oh, okay, so the arm length is just going to be how far? Then ortho width. 700. Ortho width. So we can make it 700. What does this do? Oh, okay. It kind of changes the... What it changes, like how, like what we're viewing maybe? I don't know. Or is it like the way that it kind of bends? Right, spring arm. Do collision test. Okay, untick that. What does this do? Oh, okay, so it doesn't collide with other objects. Okay. So I think now is going to be the inputs. We're going to be doing... Oh! How's the music, chat? You guys liking the music, or do you want something more chill? Admit. Okay, so we need a new folder for input. Whatever helps you better. I'm not picky on music. I see, I see. Okay. Input. Why was there a Pickamogus with a sword watching block being blocked? Oh. What do you call that? I think that's just part of the demo. Okay, I need to go back to check the camera thing. Okay, so I think though what eventually I want to be able to do with a lot of this is have something, you know, generally playable, something just basic, and then hopefully be able to work my way up from there, you know? And that's kind of like the whole goal. I saw what I saw, but what I saw? No. No, we don't talk about that. What you saw is what you saw. Okay, so input action. Input mapping context. So we're going to show input action. IA jump. Oh yeah, so IA input action. Digital bool, okay. And then move. Okay, yeah, I get it. Up, down, left, right, so negative, positive. Basically all in reference from 0. From 0, 0. Axis 3D float. Oh, 1D float. Then go back to actions. Input mapping context. What's this thing called? MC platforming. Okay. MC platforming. No. Oh, no. Rename. Shoot. Okay. Okay, so IA jump. Okay, spacebar. Okay. Then we do, I'm assuming, the directional. Gonna have another one for IA move. And then action control mapping. Ah. D. A. Inherit settings from action. Okay, okay. And then A is, oh, negate. Index. Wait, where'd index come from? Modifiers? Oh. Oh, this one is negate. Okay, D, error element, 0, 0, effects from action. Behavior, none, okay. Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. Hey, what did I... Oh, get controller. Okay, where is this? Under BP player. The spring. Okay, we're going that event graph. Nani? Okay, I thought the internet died again. Oh, I was worried. Okay. Target defined. So we're basically trying to assign the controller now. Cast to player. Oh, cast to player controller. So we gotta click this, drag it to there. And then event begin play. Which one did he pick? Subsystem. Oh, okay. Enhanced input local player subsystem. Got it. Add mapping context. Mapping context. We pick MCL. IA jump. Action. Wait. Which one did he use? Enhance action events. Got it. Thank you, Shark, for the constant, you know, motivational stuff. Yeah? Jump. Enhanced. Input action, okay. Started print string. Oh, okay. That's what it jumped. Okay, we need to move a bunch of this around to make room. Okay, then IA move. Then we do the same thing here for print string. We'll put in move. Then we can get these started. Slap it on here as well, which is what I'm assuming we're gonna do. All right, so we have IA jump and we have IA move. We have print string, so... Oh, wait, no, it's action value. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so this isn't it. Wait. Break this link. Oh, wait, we gotta go back. I assumed too much. So rather than that, it should be the action value. Okay. So we save this. We can save this. Okay, where's the yeah, let's try doing it from here. Where is the where's the trace? Output log? Content drawer? No, that's not it. It's command. Oh, wait, maybe it's because I'm not pressing anything. Windowed, no. Wait, what are we looking at? Where is it? Where is it supposed to be coming out of? Oh. Okay, where is the window showing message log? What? Where is it? Come on. Why? How do I view the damn... Maybe I just messed it up. Maybe I didn't actually... Okay, let's look at the input. Sorry, blueprints. Okay, so it should be IA move, left and right, should come out as string. Started. Okay, then just puts the string. Show. Nanite, no. Navigation, no. Oh. Huh. Okay, let's say I've selected everything. Tracing. I'm the Fowler, that means I solve problems. Maybe. I would love for that to be the case. I'm actually reconsidering what to call, you know, what to call all of you. You know? I'm not exactly vibing with just, you know, calling everyone a noble anymore. Not that you aren't. You know? But I'm thinking we could probably work something. Wait for show FPS. Show real time. Disable real time override. No, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's try it now. I don't know. But yeah, so what do you guys, what names do you guys want to consider calling the community as a whole, you know, or calling everybody? You know how it is, like we have Pomodachis, or we have Kyomis. I'm kind of taking, what do you call that? I'm taking names. I'm taking suggestions. You know what? You know what? Let's not get hung up on this one. So let's just focus on what he does next, actually, because I feel like that's going to be the more important. Okay, jumping and stop jumping. Alright, so let's go back here then. Jump. So the jump started. We go here, then we delete, and then stop jumping is gonna be completed. It's alright, we don't have to think about it now. Okay, so let's okay. What was that? String print. Okay. So for now, let's do this and then let's try it out. Yeah, it's not showing the jump. Oh, did I miss something? Did I miss something? I think that might be why it wasn't working earlier, because I just didn't do it right. Okay, let's go back a couple. Maybe it's in the subsystem. Target. Okay. Yeah, MC platforming. Oh wait, that's different. That's wait a minute. Oh, this one has to go here. That's what I missed. Okay. I missed the pass the player controller. Alright, let's try it now. Huh. What else? Maybe there's something else I'm missing? No, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, get controller, target as pawn. Cast to player controller. Okay, then we have the subsystem. Add mapping context. And then MC platforming. Okay. Then let me check maybe my platforming. A group of owls is called a parliament, so a mix of that and Richter Fowl. I see. Fowl parl. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Or something more related with magic, spectral fowls. That's interesting. That kind of direction seems nice. It does seem, I do like it more than the current though. So I'm probably going to give it a lot more thought, but I think I'll definitely keep that on the short list for now. What was I going to go back to? Right. The mapping config. Okay, so I jump. Inherent settings from action. DA. Keyboard A. So negate. Let me go back for the character inputs. That looks about right thus far. Rictorium. It depends on the theme you want to go with in general. That's fair, that's fair. Huh. Rictorium sounds more like a place rather than, rather than the Talons. But also work for more Apex Predator bird theme. Ooh. Right, right. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that. The little edgy boy in me kind of likes that a lot. I feel like the input... I do feel like the input is a little... Talons might lack the association to me. Yeah, it's not... It's a little distant. It is a little distant because it's not, directly... what do you call it, so to speak? It's not directly tied. It's not like the first thing you would imagine. Welcome! Welcome, Kaniko! Or rather, maybe I should say Estelia. Estelia! Okay, so we're in the middle of... We're trying to figure out what I did wrong with developing this. Oh, there's also various theme controls as well. Let me try using the controller. Let me see if I can... There we go. Gamepad thumbstick. Oh no, jump. Let's do this one. Oh, these are the thumbsticks and triggers. Where's the face button bottom? Bwezu, welcome to the stream. We're gonna try to do the Illuminati. I love that though. That I actually quite like that. I actually kind of like that. I love that pun. Okay, it's not working. Oh, I don't like that one bit. I don't like how this is not working. And I am kind of angry that I did not think of that sooner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit angry at myself for not thinking of Illuminati. Oh, man. I love that. I love that. And I love how it's also very schemy, very kind of like shadowy as well. You know? But fuck, I can't get this thing to work. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this game? Or rather with this engine? Folklore? Oh, that would be so good for like for the lore though. I'm using that hashtag for folklore. Give me a minute. I'm writing all of this down. The Illuminati. We're going with folklore. That's gonna be the hashtag for lore, guys. Folklore. Man, it's not even just the gamepad. I can't get any of the buttons to work. I can't get any of the keys to work properly. Even keyboard like space bar. It does not seem to work. The almonds in the shadow. Let's not go that far. I'd like to stay away from suits, you know? Oh man, okay. Let me try to go back again on this. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the audio and I'm gonna listen in. Okay, and I might also actually turn this one down.
Since Unreal 5.1, the new enhanced interaction system has become the default, and we'll be using that for this.
Okay.
It might be a bit hard to wrap your head around at first, but it has a lot of great built-in functionality. And
it's somewhat tricky to come up with something witty, no fault of your own.
And go
into bruh.
Right-click and create a new folder called input.
Okay. All right. What's so input? Yeah, we did that. Okay, we have actions. Okay.
The character to execute, such as move, jump, attack, and so on.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just redo everything and delete everything that I've done so far. You know what? I'm going to delete all of this too. Delete all of this. Sometimes it's better to just start from scratch. An apprentice. Yeah, that could be something. Apprentices. Oh, that actually does not roll off too bad. What are we? No. No, for the controls. The input is what I'm doing again from scratch because I couldn't seem to get it to work, so I'm going to do it again. I cancel it, so delete. Let's go up and delete empty platforming. So save first. Okay. Hang on, guys. Give me a second. I need to take a quick break. Okay, we're back. I need to figure out how to get this thing from scratch again. Give me a hot minute. All right. So let's go back to the BP player. Okay. Viewport. No, that's good. Content drawer. Okay. Input. Delete this. Force delete. Nani? Okay, and then we also have the movement. Force delete. Force delete. Okay. Let's save all of this again. Then we go to, okay, let's go to actions. Set up, new input action. And then let's input action jump. Okay, and then we open this out. We get this. It's going to be an axis. 1D float, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's follow that.
Context that binds these actions to a certain right click,
Okay.
input, and create a first input action. I'll call this IA.
IA jump, okay.
When we double click this, we can see a bunch of options, but the only one we really care about is the
value type, right.
Currently, this
Axis 1D.
Rule, which is correct for an action like jumping. This means that the input for this action can either be active or inactive, and that is the case for a regular button.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that's fine.
IA_move.
IA move.
And here we actually want to change the value type. The move action can be executed with a left or right button on the keyboard, but in many cases we'll also add controllers to the analog stick later on. This means it's not just an on or off value, but it could be a value between -1 for left, 0 for neutral, and 1 for right. Since we only want to support left and right, we want to use the value type of axis 1.
Okay, so it's just going to be left and right.
Which gives us a range from -1 to 1 on a single axis. Now
okay, that sounds good.
We want to go back to the input folder. Right click, go to input, and create an input mapping context. I'll call it IMC_platforming. Double click to open it up. In here, we now have to register the jump and move actions we created to bind them to a button. Where it says mappings, click on the plus icon, and then on the caret to expand the menu. Click where it says none and select IA jump.
What's it called? What did he name it? Just so we can follow it strictly to the letter. Oh, platforming. Okay. MC. Oops. Platforming.
In here, we now have to register the jump and move actions we created to bind them.
Okay, so we need to add this one.
It says mappings, click on the plus icon, and then on the caret to expand the menu. Click where it says none and select IA jump.
Okay.
Now again, expand the menu, and here we can set up which button we want to use for jumping. Just click on the keyboard icon and then press the key you want to assign. I'll just use the space for jumping. And this is all we have to do for the jump. Click on the plus again and add a mapping for IA move. Here things get
IA move.
First, we want to assign the D key on the keyboard for right movement.
D.
And then we want to create another binding.
Okay.
And then for the other binding, we want to set the A key for walking left. Now, both of these buttons do the same thing though, and we need to differentiate between them for walking left and right. Since we select
modifier
axis float here, we need to flip around the input for left and the A key. So here we can go to modifiers and add the negate modifier. By default, an axis 1D will point to the right, so for D we get the value of 1. But if we use the negate modifier for the A key, we'll get the value of -1 instead, which is what we want. But again, if we press play now, nothing really changed. We still need to tell the
okay, yeah, so this is the, so now we got to go back.
When we trigger the IA jump or IA move, open up the BP player and go to the event graph. We need to activate the input mapping context on begin play. Right click, and get controller.
Get controller.
Drag off from the return value and cast to player controller.
Okay.
The line to begin play. From the player controller, drag off and look for subsystem and get the enhanced input local player subsystem.
Okay.
Here drag off and look for add mapping context. And then connect the lines.
Okay.
Very important, on the add mapping context, we need to assign our IMC platforming or this entire thing won't work. Now that this is set up, we can just move to the side a bit, right click and look for our IA jump.
IA jump.
We can then expand this and drag off from started and use a print string that says jump, just to demonstrate how this works.
Okay.
Go further down and then just look for IA move.
IA move.
And here we can drag off from triggered and print string.
Oh,
And
triggered.
Access value. Now go back and
Oh, is that what I've been doing wrong this whole time?
Now that this is set up, we can just move to the side a bit, right click and look for our IA jump. We can then expand this and drag off from started and use a print string that says jump, just to demonstrate how this works. Go further down and then just look for IA move. And here we can drag off from triggered and print string. And just drag in the access value. Now go back and start the game. And very important, we need to click into the viewport with the mouse one time to start controlling the game. And now if we press X, you can see that it says jump.
Okay. Huh. Nope, I'm still doing something wrong. Hello, Neffy. Welcome to the stream.
When holding A, it says -1 for left, and when holding D, it says 1.
I'm not even getting anything on the... I'm not even seeing the debug logs, and I hate that. I think it's because I'm not actually... It's not registering anything.
For right.
What am I doing wrong?
You want to put in the actual code to make the character jump and walk, and with Unreal Engine, this is rather simple. For the jump, just delete the print string.
Why is it not registering the input? Why? Yes, they're called nodes. Okay, maybe it's just not doing the print. Maybe it actually works and I just... Maybe it works. Maybe the text is just not displaying.
Then drag off from completed and look for stop jumping.
Okay, completed. Stop jumping. Okay. Save. I am dying here. No, I don't know. Why do I feel like I'm missing something totally obvious and I'm just being absolutely, being an absolute dumbass? What am I missing?
this is the default setup for
How
jumping.
are all the nodes
To make
connected?
the character
Properly
jump
connected? They appear to be. I see this one. I see that connected all the way there. Get controller goes into object as player controller goes into the EH something something. If I go back and reference it. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so the first part, let's compare the first part. Yeah, so this one is the get controller. This thing is the cast to player controller, enhanced system, target, mapping, context, priority 0. Did you set this player on the GM game mode part? I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, BP player. Default pawn class is BP player. You're not going to turn into a femboy, right? I don't believe so, Doctor. I don't believe so. Welcome, Scarlet. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am on the verge of insanity, but that's what you're all here for, right? Right? But yeah, so I think I set this right. So BP player, default pawn class. Oh man, that's a bit of a banger. Virtual insanity. Virtual insanity. I'm gonna smash my head on this table. Okay, so going back. Where were we? Right.
Now
Okay.
this is
So
set.
that looks like that node's connected, all right.
Click and look for IA jump.
We have the IA jump, events, something, IA jump. Yeah, no, we're not doing values, we're doing the events. And that should be connected
Expand this and
from
drag off
started.
and use a print string that says jump, just to demonstrate how this
I'm
works.
fairly certain that the problem lies in with the input, with the input system, and I'm not sure if it's because I don't understand why, or at least my suspicion is that Unreal is not picking up my inputs. It's not registering them, and I don't know why that is.
Go further down and then just look for IA move.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, IA move. That's going to be connected to.
And here
If we did the
drag off
prints.
triggered and print string.
Okay, let's stick to the print string first for now.
drag and start the game.
Oh, sorry, triggered.
And
It'll
very
be here,
important, we need to click into the viewport with the mouse.
and then another one for
And now if we press space, you can see that it
print
says jump.
string.
When holding A, it says -1 for left, and when holding D,
And then
it
this
says
one's going to
jump
be
for right.
started.
Now,
No, sorry, this one is
the
triggered.
in the actual
This one is
document,
started.
Jump and walk, and with Unreal Engine, this is rather simple.
Break this link.
For the jump, just delete the print string, drag off from started, and look for the jump function.
All right. This, in theory, should be good to go. One would think. Yet I do not see any of the feedback. Okay. What did I do? Viewport. Okay, let's add the viewport. Details. Outliner? Yeah, that was it. And I think we got it. Okay. So I had a train of thought, but it's gone. Hello, Zero. Hi. Let's open this again. Show me your input assets real quick. So I have actions. I'm guessing these are the ones. Hmm. What else? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Click the plus on the trigger. Oh, this one. Okay, I hit the plus on the trigger. I have a little drop down index 0. This looks like the similar thing. Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah, that was in the other thing. That was in, what do you call it? That was in this other object in in the mapping configuration, or mapping context rather. That's where we have this one. IA jump is assigned to spacebar. This one is assigned to D. This one is assigned to A. Or at least that's what I suspected that it does. Oh. What is the values type set on the jump? Drink some water? Yeah, I'm gonna go drink. Type set? Value type is bool. Which is just, I think, you know, whether you're pressing it or not, right? And then meanwhile, we have for the move, we have a 1D axis, which is just going to be the left and right. Oh, right. Now I remember something I wanted to try. Which is, I'm going to try something. Print string just hello. Yeah, I see this one. The hello just comes up. All right. So the problem really is the input. So the strings should be displaying. All right. Initialize. So the on-screen message shows up, but any of the inputs do not work. I'm trying to, you know, press left and right, left and right. Doesn't seem to reflect any of the inputs. What am I missing? Controller left and right, arrow keys left and right, WASD left. Yeah, but I have to manually assign. Okay, in that case, because the thing is select key value. So I hit the keyboard and then it's waiting for an input. So I use D. So I used my keyboard D. I specifically input the key that I wanted. I could change that to right and left on my keyboard, and that should also reflect left and right, but it's not, even though I'm pressing the right keys. Yeah, so in the meantime, DA. No, that's modifiers negate. What does the player mappable do? I think it just says your player mappable key settings. I'm suspecting it's just that it lets it lets you remap them. It's an option to allow something to be remapped. Come on. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What is it that we are missing? Why do you not work? Okay, let's go back to a reference video. Let's go back even further to the very beginning.
We still need to tell the character to use the input mapping context and then also what code to execute when we trigger the IA.
Okay.
Move. Open up the BP player and go to the event graph.
What are we?
We need to activate the input mapping context on begin play. Right click and get controller.
Okay, we did that.
Drag off from the return value and cast to player controller.
Cast to player controller, yeah.
Begin play. From the player controller,
event begin play.
And get the enhanced input local player subsystem.
Enhanced input local player subsystem, yeah.
Here drag off and look for add mapping context.
Add mapping. Add mapping context.
Very important.
Connect the line.
Mapping context, we need to assign our IMC platforming or this entire thing won't work. Now that this is set up, we can just move to the side a bit, right click and look for our IA jump. We can then expand this and drag off from started and use a print string that says jump, just to demonstrate how this works.
Okay.
Go further down and then just look for IA move. And here we can drag off from triggered and print string. And just drag in the access value. Now go back and start the game. And very important, we need to click into the viewport with the mouse one time to start controlling the game. And now if we press space, you can see that it's
Motherfucker!
When holding A, it says -1 for left, and when holding...
Why? I'm such a dumbass! I wasn't in the game! Ah! This was entirely a human error. I hate this. How much time did I fucking waste? Ugh. That's a mistake I'm never repeating. The pain is far too... Alright, it initialized. There it is! Ah! I'm gonna fucking cry. Ah! Fucking piece of... Oh, that was not even like, it's not a technical problem. We followed the steps right down to the letter. The problem was me. I was the problem. The pain is immeasurable. But let's continue. Let's continue. Oh my god. I am literally crying right now. I have tears down my goddamn eyes. Stop jumping. And what was the other thing that he did for the... Not for the move? Add movement input? Tears of happiness? No, they're tears of frustration, Mari. Oh, they are. Okay. I am just... Okay, let's test first the jump. Fuck. Oh, I hate this. Okay.
Here we connect the axis value to the scale value.
Okay, so add movement input. Movement input. It worked perfectly now? Yeah. Now that the game window is in focus. Okay, get in. Yeah. Oh, did I just fuck something up, or should I have waited?
World direction. If we go back to the map and select the player start, we can see that the red arrow is the direction we want to go. If we drag around the red arrow, we can see that the X value is updating, and this means we want to move our character on the X
right
axis.
Okay.
So for the world direction, we put in 1.0 on the X and leave Y and Z at 0. Now when we start the game and click into the viewport, we can walk left and right, and all of this might seem like magic to you, but the jump function and the add movement input function are nodes that Unreal Engine has prepared.
Okay, let's go. This should work. Ah! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! It's alive! And I fell off. Okay.
For us. These are things that are commonly used in all types of games, so there's no need for us to reinvent the wheel. Of course, right now there are still a couple of issues which we'll solve step by step. But this was the general way you go about setting up inputs and adding new actions to a pawn. Let's now make sure that
so the only thing you need to do now is the animation.
Since this will make the game feel much more complete. Open up the BP_player and look for the tick event.
If
the
event
will be fired off
tick.
on every single frame and is the best way to keep something like an animation state up to date. First, we just want to switch between the idle and walking state, and to determine if we need to switch or not,
Okay.
we only need to know if the character is moving or stationary. To do that, we can just right-click and get velocity.
Okay, we're gonna get velocity.
And then look for vector length. We don't really care about the direction in this case, and vector length will simply give us a value of 0 if we're not moving, or a positive value if we are moving. So here we can simply check for greater than 0.
Length.
Then put a branch here, which basically is an if-else statement, if you're familiar with other programming languages.
What? Wait, what? Hang on. I need to go back a second. What did I miss? Oh, just add a...
If we check for greater than 0, positive value if we are moving. So here we can simply check for greater than 0.
Okay. Greater than... Okay.
Then put a branch here, which basically is a...
Uh-oh. Are you still there, chat? I suddenly saw OBS got disconnected. Everything's still good on YouTube? Are we good? Everyone all right? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Okay, event tick disconnected to that. All right, we're good. We're not dying. Whew.
Then we can drag out a reference to sprite, which is actually the flipbook component.
Sprite?
We can then call set flipbook. And set the new flipbook to fb_player_run. Then connect
Run.
to the true output of the branch. You can also double-click these lines to create reroute nodes to organize the blueprint a little bit. Then we can just select...
What was it say about organizing these?
Nodes to organize to the true output of the branch. You can also double-click these lines to create reroute nodes.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Then you can just select all of this, Control-C to copy, and then Control-V to paste, and connect it to the false case. Here for the new flipbook, we want to select the fb_player_idle. And now we can just go back to the map and press play to check
Oh, shit.
out. We are now idle. Here for the new flipbook, we
And then the idle one, okay. And then we can pull sprite again. Can I just reuse sprite? I should be able to reuse sprite. Set flip. Flipbook is going to be idle. And then we can set false. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. Okay.
To select the fb_player_idle. And now we can just go back to the map and press play.
Oh, okay, let's try it. Let's go. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, we're getting there.
We are now correctly switching between the walk and idle animation if we are moving. Next up, we want to put in the jump, rise, and fall animation as well. First, we want to clean this up a bit, and we can select all of these nodes we use for switching between the run and the idle. If you can't select all of them at once, you can hold Shift or Control to get them in multiple goes. Then right-click one of them and collapse to function.
Oh.
Call this update animation. And
okay, and then collapse the
Still does
function.
exactly the same thing, but it's encapsulated nicely and a lot easier to maintain. Now at the place, before we decide between the idle and run, we want to open up some space. Here we now look for is moving on ground, which is a method available on the character movement component.
Oh, hang on. Update animation. Oh, wait. We need to rename this one too. Rename. How do I... Hello, Lumi! Hello, hello, hello. You know, it's been a while. We've been streaming for 4 hours now. And you missed my mini meltdown earlier.
Before we think, but it's move it over. Now double click to open it up. This still does exactly the same thing.
And how did he rename it?
Call this update animation.
Okay. Wait, where is its name? Where is that? Functions? Or is it? Oh, here it is. New function. Here's a rename it. Update animation. It's okay. These things happen. It was not a technical issue. It was purely a human problem. It was me.
And move it over. Now double click to open it up. This still does exactly the same thing, but it's encapsulated nicely and a lot easier to maintain. Now at the place before we decide to island run, we want to open up some space. Here we now look for is moving on ground, which is a method available on the character movement component.
Moving on ground. Okay. Okay. Whew.
And here we can add another branch.
Another what? Oh, another branch. Okay.
And then also connect the true output to what we were doing before. Because if we are...
Oh, so we move this to here. And then we connect this to... We move this to... Where did we connect it? Oh, okay, true. Then it goes to this branch. Okay, so we're setting the jump animation, right? How are you, Lumi? How was your day? Doing good, I hope. Branch.
We want to check if our character is currently going upwards or downwards.
Oh, okay.
Velocity. Right-click the return value and split struct pin. Now we need to know if we want to use the X, Y, or Z. Again, if we go to the map and click on the...
What did he do? How did he split that? Oh, split. Okay, split struct pin. And X, Y, Z. Okay, X, Y, Z. Thank you for the head pats. I really need to get around to setting that redeem as an automatic thing. I've done a bunch of the other automatic stuff, but I keep forgetting. But thank you.
Now we need to know if we want to use
the Y. We need the Y coordinate.
Again, if we go to the map and click on the player start, we know that the blue arrow is up or down. And if we drag this around, we can see that the Z value is the one that changes.
Oh, it's Z for this one. Okay.
We can then check for the return value Z and see if it's smaller than 0. This means that we are falling down or descending.
Then 0.
So here we can copy paste this sprite and set flipbook.
Wait, how did he?
And for the new flipbook, select the FB player fall.
How did he select the numbers again?
And set flipbook. It means that we are falling down or descending.
Oh, okay. Though that's just he just connects it to the condition.
So here we can copy paste this book.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to set another flipbook, or we can copy this. Copy, paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this one we need to copy and paste again. Yeah, the branch is just an if statement. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah.
And for the new flipbook, select the FB player fall. Then copy paste it.
True is the fall one. If it's, oh, okay.
This again. And
Okay, disconnect that.
the FB player jump rise.
Jump
And now
rise.
you can see that we can properly switch between the jump rise and the falling animation.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we got it. Ah! 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 Okay, no, he's not falling anymore. Now it's just a matter of flipping.
Transition a little bit smoother is to not check for smaller than 0, but check for something around -100. That way we don't switch.
Are we back? Oh, hello. I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back. Whew. Man. Okay, I think we're good.
Check for something
Almost there, just flipping now.
That way we don't switch animations directly at the apex of the jump, but after descending a little bit. This just makes it feel a bit more natural in my opinion. And this is all it takes to set up animation switching for your paper 2D flipbooks. For simple things like we did now, this method works just fine. However, once you make more complicated games with a lot more animations, this can be a bit hard to manage.
Hello. Okay.
Free plugin called PaperZD, which adds support for animation graphs that make handling animation states much simpler. This is definitely something that will make your life a lot easier when making 2D games with Unreal Engine.
Are you gonna add some attacks? No, I think what I'm gonna do is, it doesn't seem to include it.
Awesome games. We start out slowly by creating a simple quick draw mini game, then move on to creating a classic arcade masher game, and the last two projects will make use of the free PaperZD plugin, and we'll go into detail on how you can.
Yeah, I think this one is what we're gonna be using if ever next time.
We'll use this to create a platformer game with enemy AI and gimmicks, and lastly to also create an action platformer in a 2D 3D hybrid style.
Okay.
That includes melee combat and some Metroidvania elements. So if you're interested in mastering Unreal Engine 2D,
Not yet. I think I'm just gonna add the basic movement for now, and then we'll probably stop there once we flip.
Because now we're always just pointing to the right. This is actually quite easy to do. Back in the VP_player, we want to go back to the event graph and look
To the left-right part.
Event. After the add movement input, we want to right-click and get controller. Then drag off here and set control rotation.
All right. Add movement input. Wait, where is he?
Input.
Oh, he's back out. Okay, he's back out. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay.
At movement input, we want to right-click and get controller. Then drag off here and set control rotation.
Okay.
We can drag off from new rotation and look for select. Use the utilities select here. This acts very similarly to a branch, but in situations like this, it can be a bit easier to use.
Movement input. Yeah, here. This is the one we were looking at. The controller.
This acts very similarly to a branch. Use the utilities select. We can drag off from new rotation and look for select.
That movement set controller, then set controller rotation. I know, set Yeah, set controller rotation. Eh? Yeah. Yeah. We're figuring it out.
Control rotation.
Set controller rotation. What? Yeah. Why is that not? Or it's from here. Set controller. Oh, there we go. Set control rotation? Yeah, oh sorry, I was in controller. What? Okay. Yeah.
We can drag off from new rotation and look for select. Use the utilities select here. This acts very similarly to a branch, but in situations like this, it can be a bit easier to use. This will now basically just let us pick between two options for setting the character's rotation. And how do we decide this? Well, the action value will be something negative for left and something positive for
Welcome,
right.
Full Heart.
So we can just drag off and check for greater than 0 and plug this into the index. Let's start with the true case. Drag off here and look for make rotator.
It went so fast.
Let's
what happened?
start with the true case.
I missed it. So the index. Okay. Yeah. Controller, I should move that over here. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Let's start with the true case. Drag off here and look for make rotator and select the one all the way at the bottom.
Make rotator.
If this is true, we want to point right, so for this we can just leave everything at 0. For the false case, again, make rotator.
Okay.
When moving left, we want to turn the character by 180 degrees on the z-axis, so here we can just put in 180.
180.
Now if we start the game and walk right, everything is fine, but if we walk left, you can suddenly not see the character anymore.
Oh, that's because there's no sprite.
You can hit Shift and F1 to get the mouse.
This actually reminds me I need to download the latest version. Oh yeah! Yeah, let's go. More people developing on Unreal.
See what's going on. We can see that the character is now correctly pointing to the left. However, the camera also turned with the character and is now on the opposite side of the camera.
Oh.
Let's stop the game and fix this really quickly. On the BP player, go to the spring arm.
Spring
On
arm.
the right side, click on rotation. We want to set this to world, which will then show up as absolute. And now if we try this out, you can see that we are properly turning left and right, and the camera is ignoring the rotation of our character.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see. Yes! Look at us! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. We're flying again. We're falling. Let's go.
But our character still feels very floaty and not fun to control. This is because the default settings on the character movement component are not that great. Open up the BP_player and select the character movement component. Here just look for gravity and set it to something like 3.0.
Oh, where's the great? Where did he set the gravity?
Here just look for
character movement. Oh, this one. Okay. And gravity, make it 3. Okay. Oh, that's fast. Oh, that's a very low. Okay.
Gravity and set it to something like 3.0.
I don't like that though.
Now if we play the game, you can see that the character falls much faster, but we also need to change the jump power to accommodate for that.
Okay.
Back on the character movement component, look for jump velocity and set this to 800.
Jump velocity. Oh. Okay, I got it. I got it.
We can then also set air control to something like 0.7 to make the movement in the air more responsive.
0.7. Okay.
And all of these are just some values I found through trial and error that I believe make the character more fun to control. One more problem we have is that if we try to walk off the ledge, instead of falling instantly, we just awkwardly walk downwards slowly. This happens because...
Oh, I love the air control now.
Player, and capsules are really nice if you have stairs and slopes, but for things like these, they can lead to problems. Luckily though, there's a simple setting for this on the character movement component. Just look for floor and activate use flat base for floor checks.
Choto. Character movement. What was it?
Use flat base for
floor.
And now we fall instantly, like it is the case with most 2D games. Use flat base.
Use flat. Base for floor checks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Stream Elements is kind of late, but I think... Wait, why is Stream Elements still functioning? I thought I kicked you out, Stream Elements. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
And activate use flat base for floor checks. And
there, now we don't have the flat.
That is the case with most 2D games. One last setting we want to adjust on the character movement component is the movement constraint. Even if we make a 2D game and only have an input setup for left and right, it could still happen through physics or forces that we are being pushed into the foreground or background.
Oh.
So we can go to the character movement component in the BP player and look for constraint. Activate constraint to plane. And in the plane constraint normal, we need to set the direction in which we want to constrain the movement. Again, if we look at the player start, we can see that the green axis is the one which we want to prevent movement in. And this is the y-axis. So on the y-axis, we just set the plane constraint normal to 1.0 to activate it. And now we can be absolutely sure that the character will never leave the original lane. And this is all we have to do.
Stay in your lane, as they say.
Game in Unreal Engine. This might seem like a lot, and yeah, it is a lot to remember, but once you've done this a couple of times, it feels like second nature. However, I actually made a free template that is open source that already has all of this set up.
Stream Elements standing outside Richter's residence with a boombox in hand. No!
So you don't have to go through all of these steps every single time you want to make a 2D game. But it's very important that you followed along with this tutorial and did everything at least once, so you can understand how all of these different things work and expand upon them. And as a patron, you can also get 2 more advanced templates that use paper-ZD animation graphs, and there's one version for a 2D 3D hybrid side-scroller and another one for a 2D 3D hybrid top-down game. And now to wrap things up, we can just go into the TM_.
Okay, yeah, we can do the whole, we can create an environment and everything now.
Making tile maps isn't something I'm necessarily great at, and you can just go wild on your end and use all of the tiles we have available here to make a stage you like. Add more layers to add clouds, props, decorations, and other things to dress up the stage a little bit.
That was exhausting.
This is a small stage I ended up with after playing around with it for a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed this introduction to 2D games with Unreal Engine. As always, thanks to my amazing patrons.
All right. So we definitely got, at least we completed the video and we were able to finish, you know, what was on the video. And I feel much more confident now that I can probably start doing a bunch of other stuff too. You know, like it's not going to be perfect, but I do feel like that, you know, with that tutorial and what we've just experienced, well, I've experienced, that I can start building off of this. I'm definitely going to be... What do you mean? I do not moan, Mari. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, I'm definitely going to be continuing this, like learning Unreal Engine off stream. And I'm hoping that during the next game dev stream, and I'm planning to try and do this like every week, that you know, we'll have something else. Taking a page out of Ghost Boyo's book. What do you mean? Which Ghost Boyo? Are you talking about Fumi by any chance? He's the only ghost boyo. Oh no, he's not. Is he still? Yeah, ghost boyo. I figured. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this offline for sure. Wait, what's Fumi working on? I didn't get to catch the last stream that he had. I was busy with work. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing. I'll be doing this more offline, and hopefully, ASMR. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, he was right. I remember the thumbnail now. He was doing. He was gonna do just like literally just talking. Yeah, but I was busy at work that day, so kind of had to focus on that. But yes. If I intentionally wanted to do that, Mari, I would, you know? I would definitely, I would make it deliberate. I would let you know. Oh, the stretches of Fumi. I've been doing this well before. I mean, stretching, like stretching on stream. But yeah. So next week we'll do this again. Next Friday, we'll do it again. We'll do more of this. Hopefully by that time I'll have a different project in mind. You know, what's the difference between groaning and moaning? I feel that groaning is much more like there's like a it's more of an effort. It's kind of like a grunt, you know. Groaning, it's like it's more pained. Like there's like an effort or like a labor. There's a certain amount of labor to it, as far as I understand. You know, groaning, there's like an effort. You're exerting, in that sound. Whereas moaning, I feel like it's not necessarily an effort. Yeah, displeased. Moaning is more of relief. Yeah. Like displeased, so there's like kind of like an effort of, you know. Moaning does, yeah, I would say moaning is more of like relief. I would agree with that discernment. Yeah. All right, and that's gonna be it for this week's streams. I'm happy that you guys were able to join me, and I hope that you guys will continue to support these little game dev nugget streams over the coming weeks. Right? And don't forget, by the way, before we go, last couple words, since we're probably gonna be raiding. Let me just figure out, though, who we can possibly raid. Let me see who is actually online. Let's go to the just chatting first. Okay, it's a little empty, but I think we can work with that. Let me see who is online on Twitch. Yeah? Is that my password? Oh no. No. I don't have a password on. Okay, you know what? Let's go and raid Robin, actually. Now, speaking of raiding Robin, don't forget that tomorrow is also the start of the Korothon. Oh yeah, so raid message. Yeah, thank you, Nito, for bringing up the raid message. So for, what do you call that? Tomorrow is also the Korothon, in case if you're not familiar. Do check out that as well. The Koryopi tomorrow will be starting. And it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great, you know? Alright. So, with that said, thank you everybody for dropping by. I'll see you all again next week. I'll post a schedule. We'll do more game dev stuff. Yeah. And until then, take care of yourselves. Drink lots of water. Try to get as much sleep as you can and rest. Don't forget to rest, you know? We all have our things that we need to do, but it's important to make sure that we make it sustainable. And I will see you all then as we start the raid. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.